Hello, welcome to my Forever World episode 2. I'm here to I did a little bit of grinding offline. Hey yo, wake up. Stay off the grill, don't get your wool into a fluff, sheepies, and time to wake up. Wake up, sheepies. It's weird, like I didn't give out my introduction and it's like it keeps changing. It started off sorry. I haven't had my morning coffee. So this is actually a early morning recording because I have a lot of things to do. This is after the Deltarune game, I guess. So basically, well, I feel like my what's it called? My opening has changed. At the first, it started off with just being wake up sheeple, and then I play off wake up people or wake up sheepies or something like that. I forgot what they said. I forgot the terminology, but I felt that was too mean. And then my chat suggested sheepies, and then we just went from there. Let me drink some coffee. But yeah, how you guys doing? You guys having a good day? I know there's no chat. I'm just gonna pretend I see voices inside the chat. Oh yes, I'm glad you had a good day. Oh, you got yourself a new game? You got yourself the new Skyrim edition on Switch 2? You also bought Skyrim in Oblivion 6? Or not Oblivion 6, Elder Scrolls 6? But we're back here. I didn't think I was gonna do another recording of Cobblemon, but I'm a little scatterbrained right now. I think I chose what game I'll do for my off stream stuff because I think I could beat it within 2 weeks worth of recording, and I think it'll be Half-Life 2, right? That game is not too long, and I played it before. It's been a while since I played, so I don't remember everything about it. And yeah, I think it'll be a good opportunity to come back to it because I did play Half-Life 1, Blue Shift, and Opposing Force. And I kind of want to try out some of the Half-Life 2 mods. I heard about I forgot what it was called. The one that like you play as a combine, something like that. And I heard it was really good. So I thought it would be good. And like, you know, who knows? Maybe it's one of those things by the time I finish the whole Half-Life 2 series, right? Half-Life 2 episode 1, episode 2, we will have finally reached Half-Life 3, right? The only one sorry. Sorry, I got pulled away by my editor to say do not do Half-Life 3 jokes. It's not gonna age well. We're gonna get like comments saying like Half-Life 3 came out. Wow, this guy is so behind. But yeah, it's funny that the Game Awards had the opportunity for that. Give me a second. Let me finish my coffee and then we'll get building. So my goal today, right? I did some grinding off stream. I know everyone likes to make that joke that like the streamer or the VTuber, like they did a bit of grinding off stream and they have like a house made of diamond blocks, right? But I did. I would say though that my grinding was just simple exploration, right? And it's basically I found a Thunderstone and basically leveled up my Magnemite that I found last time to 30. Let me finish this coffee. This is a real peak professional VTuber. They don't call me Alin Professional VTuber Laphel for nothing, right? Good coffee though. I'm drinking it black right now. It's a donut shop coffee flavor. If you like the video, be sure to say in the comments what your favorite type of coffee is. Yeah. I'm a bit more lack of a better term, ditzy in the morning because like I haven't really like warmed up my brain. My brain is just like yeah, a brain empty. Say whatever, do whatever. But let this be a test of my reflexes, right? Because I finished up my coffee. I want to get this done over here, right? This thing right here, which is the mob farm, and now that we have Magnezone, right? Watch this. We could ride the Magnezone and we could use it for building, right? It's a little slow. I didn't really... Maybe I could like cook some food. Yeah, the music's on time. And then like I could like build like boop, 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 boop. And I don't know if I could break that fast. I think like, doesn't Minecraft have an innate system where if like you're floating, you break things slower? I don't know. I think that's the case. Okay. Let me turn on the music in my ear though. It's pretty loud. But I think something that might help with this Magnezone is if I, like, in between things, I feed him. So, Cobblemon added apricorn juice or something like that, right? So with the apricot juice, oh, it's Whitney. I'm not fighting you. Apricot juice, how it works is basically it increases the stats of your Pokemon. Hey, Vulpix, do I have one of those? I don't think I do. No, I have one. Wait, no, I think I... Oh, I remember what happened. I had one. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Why is that one level 1 though? Okay, nice, got. Pokemon Geto Daze! Geto Daze! Is it really level 1? No, it's 15. I don't know what causes that bug. Okay, so I thought that like while we're making the stuff, we could raise my Magnezone's speed stat. That way he moves around faster in the air. I think looking at his space stats already, right? We could see that he has good acceleration, so he could pick up max speed faster. Good turning, right? Bad stamina, but I don't need him for flying long distances. I just need him for like, you know, building, right? And I think being able to like move around faster is like the better option. So let me look up on the Cobblemon wiki. Cobblemon wiki, right? Writing. I had the Pachalui book, right? I have the Cobblepedia, but the problem is the Cobblepedia hasn't updated yet. Right? If I look at the Cobblepedia, it has nothing about like Pokemon writing. Also, I don't know why it does that. I was trying to look through it because I was hoping to like not have to go to the Wikipedia and just use this Cobblepedia, but it didn't really have it, so I'll use it for other things, but for now I'll have to look on the Wikipedia until they finally add that in the book. Let's see. So what determines speed? Because I want to increase the speed of my Magnezone. So we need a specific seasoning. And for the seasoning, let's see. According to this, speed is increased by pink, but it also decreases acceleration. He has some good acceleration already. And besides, I don't need to like pick up max speed the fastest anyways. So we could go pink apple juice, right? As for seasoning, it's, let me see. Seasoning, it's, for speed, it's sweet. So I want to have max speed, or pink and speed, or sweet. So let's see, what berries do we have? In fact, I should probably, I haven't, if you haven't noticed, I haven't really harvested my stuff. I probably should do a quick harvest run. Because I sell a lot of crops for money, since that's my way of getting Pokeballs. But I also have like the ancient tumbler balls too, that you can craft by hand. Just like in Arceus chat. I know like this is probably gonna be part 2, but for those who understand part 2 or part 1, yeah. In Arceus, I mentioned how in Arceus you could craft those Pokeballs by hand. Where is my hoe? Did I left it on the other side? Let me go grab my hoe. I also have right click to harvest, but I like the idea of making the hoe more useful because literally the only thing the hoe really does is just, you till the ground, right? And I wanted it to be more. So don't look at the name of it. It's my edgy name. Ah! I almost fell into lava. Oh no, all my stuff almost got burned. Alright. Drop items on death, fall into lava pool that's conspicuously placed there for the content. Alright, let's get harvesting. Also, I think the honey? Like I found also a couple beehives while I was looking for the Thunderstone. Turns out like I looked it up and Thunderstones are found in hills and stuff. So do I have my map on me? On this top left-hand corner, I found out there was a meadow there. So this map's been helping me a lot, trying to figure things out. Give me a second. Why did I come in here? Why did I come in here? I think I was gonna draw. Oh, I was gonna get a bottle for honey. That's what I was doing. Like I didn't say out loud, but my mind knew what it wanted to do. Okay, because the honey is useful, and I can make more Pokemon centers across the land, right? I know like some of them spawn with it. Also, Combi. I'm glad the Combis act like regular bees, but I don't know if like I could kill them or not. If I kill them, I wonder if it's gonna cause it so that they don't go back to the beehive. Thinking about it though, maybe I should probably like put the beehive under or over a fireplace already. Or campfire. That way, like the thing is like, if I put over the campfire, do they still work? Do the bees still work? The combis? Are combis affected by campfires? It's a Pokemon after all. Is it still following me? Fine, let's kill it. Wow, it's a tiny guy. Alright. Magnezone, kill him. Ooh, Poison Barb, Honey. Oh wow, we got some good stuff from it. Terra Shards. Alright. Ooh, we also need some pink apricorns for the juice. That way we can feed it to Magnezone. I do want him to be a little bit speedier. Interesting enough, I think black is like for... Oh, I thought I heard something. Black is for decreasing the... or for no increase on any stats or decrease. So I wonder if that's the better option. Where's my black ones? Over there. Because then, like, I don't have to worry about lowering my acceleration. I guess that might be the better option. Oh, that's my selling box. Give me a second. Let me go put these away. Oh wait, I forgot. I put it away in the actual box. Right here. There you go. That way I can keep track of all my apricorn and my crops. Because I try to be organized, but I never stay organized, you know? But yeah, my right click to harvest is basically allows me to use my hoe for AoE harvest, which I like. Right? I think it's a good idea. It makes the hoe more useful. It just costs more stamina and durability. So it's basically, you know, if I have mending, then it's fine. But for a while, I didn't have mending. I don't usually aim for mending like the first thing I do in a Minecraft world. Like I think that's like the best idea to go with. But usually I take a while to get mending. So I was using like iron tools for a long time. Okay, get these berries for making potions. There we go. My inventory's full. This is gonna be a problem that my inventory is always full. Let's see. I am still tempted on the idea of a backpack mod though. I should put some stuff away. Because my inventory is super full. I should put the bottles right here next to the beehive. So whenever I need honey. But let me go put away the food. Okay. Honestly, the one thing I do, I'll put this with the other Pokemon food, but then again, it's food. The one thing I do kind of wish was there's a better way for inventory, but I guess that is part of Minecraft charm when you think about it. Like, if we think about Minecraft charm, I talked about this in my last video, like what defines Minecraft charm? And I think part of it is the jankiness of the game, you know? I think it's the same thing, thinking about it, I was talking about it with my chat about Monster Hunter, and I think we were talking about how like Monster Hunter games have become easy, and there's a very good reason why that's the case, right? The biggest reason why is because original, like older Monster Hunter had a lot of like locked animation where you're forced to play out the animation of like drinking your potion, and it had a lot more like less iframes and stuff like that. For lack of a better term, it was a lot more jankier. But that jankierness was what presented that difficulty, and in my opinion, a lot of its charm, you know? Like, the idea of your hunter pumping its arms every time he drinks a potion or eats meat, right? I know they take it out, and I get like why they did it, because like the way they aim for the more casual crowd, like people would get annoyed with that, like why is my hunter doing this? But I don't know, it felt so kind of iconic, right? And I think that's the thing too, because like with Minecraft, I think part of its charm is definitely the jank, you know? And saying it like that, like when you think about it, like what defines that jank, I would say a lot of its mechanics that is essentially cumbersome, you know? I think the biggest one I could think about is the idea of like one block at a time. I think that rule that people find contestable with Mojang, and that's why there's like a bunch of mods like, oh, knock down the tree in one swoop and all that stuff, right? And other things too, like the storage, right? There's a lot of things that that can be considered very janky in base Minecraft, and it's part of its charm in my opinion. But at the same time, I could get why like people want to get like mods for it, quality of life mods, like storage mods, like backpack mods, things such as like tree cutter mods to cut down the whole tree, you know. But I think there has to be a balance, because sometimes, in my opinion, I think part of the fun of a game is the jank and like the nitty gritty, right? Like, I think thinking about it too with Stardew Valley, right? I like Stardew Valley, very good game. Like all the games I'm saying, I still love. Monster Hunter, I love. Minecraft, I love. But with Stardew Valley, I think the same thing with like the farming. In my opinion, like I get it when your farm gets really big, but when your farm is like fully automated and all you're doing is like grabbing the crops, it becomes like a less engaging, in my opinion. You know? I think there's a charm in like having upgraded skills that allows you to cover a wider ground, but not having something that takes the whole experience away, if that makes sense. That's part of the reason I limited my crate usage to specific things, right? I didn't like have all renewable resources like, oh, I can get all the copper and zinc in the world and diamonds because they're renewable, because I could craft it. My genius big brain knows how to make a factory that can produce diamonds and netherite and all that stuff, right? Which is really fun. I did it before. I think in my previous Cobblemon world, that's what I did. I automated copper and zinc and pretty much diamond and never had to go outside again. I was literally a hikikomori in Minecraft, right? But I yearned for the mines. Like there became almost no reason to go to the mines, right? And the only reason I would go to the mines was just to look for Pokemon evolution stones, which you could say is probably a good reason to do it. But at the same time, I feel like there's a charm in just, hey, a female Vestaqueen or Combi. Do I have a Vestaqueen? I don't. What level are you? Okay, 22. We could hit you with like a hyper thing or something. Get back here! Get back here! Theatrisa, kill it! I mean, not kill it. Kill it softly. But yeah, I think like I do enjoy the, I guess for lack of a better term, chores in some games. Because like some of those chores are pretty much the gameplay loop. Like I think that's where Rune Factory kind of does well, because you get faster and more proficient at the things, but it doesn't completely take you out of it, right? You're still a factor. And that's what I want to do with some of my factories, like the Pokeball factory that I have that I'm trying to make for making Pokeballs. Instead of making it fully automated, I want it to be a hands-on process where it needs to have a person in there, like moving the materials around, right? Sort of like a conveyor line, you know, like a assembly belt. That's what they call it. That's what they call it, right? And essentially, I want to be like, okay, this part of the process is done. I got to move it over to this section. This part of the process is done. I got to move to this section, and so on. I think that's my idea of like engaging with it. And I get it that like it might get boring. Hey, another one. Wow, 2 in 1. Oh yeah, speaking of which though, which completely different side tangent. Let me finish my thought though. I think that's the thing, like take too much agency away from the player and they'll find themselves getting really bored of the game, right? I think that's the problem with some Forever Worlds. Like and then like some things too are like you can just like automate everything, but what's the point? I guess you could say like you could do all the fun things with building, but then like I feel like a lot of agency is taking out a lot of agency is taking out downtime, because then you'll just be going from one thing to another, like one project to another, because you have all the materials already, you know? I don't know. Just yapping, just my 2 cents out there. But if you ever feel like you're getting bored of something, try changing it up and forcing yourself to do part of the process, you know? You know? Yeah, bye, Destiny. Oh, I forgot to take out the better combat. I don't know. I'm starting to actually enjoy the better combat again. But I don't know. I'm always back and forth whether better combat's better or old combat. Because I think like the old combat is fun, but it is built for a different generation of Minecraft, right? And I think like the cooldown does work better with modern Minecraft in a way. If that makes sense. Also, I need to eat. I'm hungry. Hungry. How hungry, I say as I look at my horse. Horse looks at me through the window. He knows what's coming. That's my Uma over there. My actual Uma. Let me see. There we go. All right. But I do think like there is some good in like automating some things and like taking out the bore of some things. I think like for things like say mangrove, I could get that, and things for like say Like, even having this simple factory for iron, I think is kind of nice. I wanted to automate some things, but not everything. I think it's like a combination. Like, you don't want to automate your life, but you want to automate enough. You know? It's sort of like AI, you know? Because everyone's been like, the AI craze has been going like wild nowadays. And when you think about it, like, if we have AI kind of doing everything for us, what does it mean to be alive? Where did my shaft and belts go? Did I use it all up? We're back on the AI talk again though, chat. We need to make like a bingo card for Alin videos. I think that would be a fun idea. A bingo card for Alin videos where like every time Alin mentions something like AI, we knock it off the list. Let's see. Do I not have any more shaft or belts? Or did I put it in a box? I think I put it in a box when I went out on an adventure. Also, my PQs are off my shoulders again. Look at them, they're cute. What's your guys' friendship now? We've been on an adventure for quite some time. You guys are 110. I think like the cap on walking friendship is 160. Ah, there they are. I need these funnels. I'll grab these containers. I'll grab these, all this, shafts, that, deployers, gonna need that. Okay. Yeah, these are my mining chests. So whenever I come back from a mining adventure and I don't feel like sorting, I just want to like go jump into something different, I put them in here for sorting later. But I also use it for my venturing offload chest. So if I need to go on an adventure and I need to offload some items, I'll put it in there for sorting. I guess you could say it's the sorting chest. Too bad I don't have the brains to make a sorting machine. Alright. You know what I also need to like dive into? In fact, maybe I should test it out. I wonder... Give me a second. I don't know where the files are actually. I was gonna try to pull in the plushies from the server, but maybe I'll do that on stream. That way you guys can see the plushie stuff. Alright, let's figure this out. A Whimsicott! What level are you? I like how it just floats there, it's cute. 37. I don't have a Pokemon strong enough for it. Did you learn Super Fang yet? No, you still haven't learned Super Fang. I'm waiting for you to learn Super Fang. Do you think we can handle that? Kind of want to catch it, but there's a Connie just right there next to it. It's kind of cute. Alright, let's just get building. I'm getting sidetracked again. Okay, so, goal, cobblestone. I put cobblestone in here. It flies up. Right? This goes into, let's say, a copper drain. Right? Okay, I have my logs lined up. Do I have copper? I do not have copper. Alright. Oh yeah, I found a bunch of diamonds looking for, what's it called? So I processed it, and now I got 45 diamonds. I like my machines. Alright, we'll make a couple of these. Do we have iron grates? I have the materials to make an iron grate. Look, they're here, they're cute. I didn't know they just float like that. I mean, it makes sense. They're cotton balls after all. They're like Jump Bluff. They're like the Jump Bluff family. Okay, let's put some items in the chest. Where's my wrench? Where is my wrench? Alright. I did also like catalog the materials I need for the for the Pokeball factory. And I thought about it, like, I think I'm gonna split the Pokeball factory between a Pokeball factory and a Tumblestone factory, the ancient Pokeball factory. And I'm gonna make like the ancient Pokeball factory look a little bit more, what's the term for it? Like, something that looks more natural. Something that doesn't look more... Where is my wrench? Something that looks more natural than looking more industrial. There we go. You know, that's something too, like if you have like Tom Simple storage, like or some sort of storage mod, like I think part of being organized and like unorganized and having to like walk around and like figure out where your item is part of fun too. I don't know, I just like pain. That's why I played Elden Ring and Monster Hunter. Alright, let's go to sleep. But yeah, the Pokeball Factory is gonna be here. I kind of restructured it because I decided to use a different mod. I thought like the other mod I was using was like a cute mod that uses colors, like you have to wash the apricorns away. But the other one I have is more industrial, so you have to actually put a lot more moving pieces into it. So I thought that would be more fitting. And it's pretty cool because like they have a tumblestone version too, where you have to grind down the tumblestone, mix it with water. Let's see. So what I need to do, I need to get some shafts. Oh wait, I completely forgot what I was gonna do. I was gonna like cook some food for my Magnezone. That way he could go faster. Oh, do I have ADHD? My friends say I don't. Then put that in the bingo list. ADHD, Alan. I mean, it seems like I have ADHD, but like everyone keeps telling me, no, Alan, you don't have ADHD, and I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Maybe I need to go to a professional. Give me a second. Where is... Should I use pink or black? Maybe black, actually. If I use black, then I don't have to worry about stat losses. Oh, wait. I need some sweet berries, too. Inventory's so full. My inventory's so full. Alright. What gives sweet? Which berry gives sweet? Dry. Okay, that's just dry 10. Spicy. I didn't know cherry berries are spicy. I haven't actually ever done the berry mixing in wow, that's everything but sweet in Pokemon Ruby. Okay, that's sweet. And I know like a lot is originated from Ruby, but that was one thing. Ooh, person berries have a good amount. The thing is, like, I could probably put 3 Oka berries, but I'm gonna run out of these really fast. Chopo? Okay, so we could use persims and Orca to make some sweet stuff. Sweet donuts! Alright. Ooh, before I forget. Let's, oh, I didn't pick up my thing. Never mind. Alright, let's go make some juice. We need some energy roots. We need the berries. So, Orca berries. I'll put this here for now. Where's my energy roots? Those are big roots. I only have 21 of these. I might need to start farming these. In fact, I probably have some already grown and I just never harvest them. Let's have this cooked then. We'll put the here, black, and 3 berries. Oh. What am I missing here? I think it's sugar? Let me see. Oops. Oops. Oh, we need a pep flower, which we have a ton of. Okay. So let me go grab that. We'll just grab a full stack of 64 and toss it in there. It took me forever to find a revival herb, but it turns out that if you just have a Nurse Joy villager, they sell it at level 4. So, pro tip, if you guys are struggling to find a lush cave with revival herbs, just level up your Nurse Joy. There we go. Don't cook it just yet. We'll put 3. Does 3 work? Oops. Whoops. How does this work? Can we just like, there we go, line it all? Alright. And then while that's cooking, let's grab some more roots because we're using up a lot of energy roots. Has it been 30 minutes already and I haven't started the build? Which is essentially what I wanted to do this episode. Oh. It's just Magnezone. Where did my tumblestones go? Give me a second. My tumblestones are missing. There was like a whole bunch of tumblestones there, but now they're gone. That's weird. Alright. Can't believe I get jump scared. I'm very, very prone to be easily scared. I'm big baby gamer. Put that on the bingo list. Big baby gamer mentioned. Mommy mentioned. Super Creek mentioned. Okay. So I need tumblestones. I hope I didn't use it all. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This should be done, right? And let's not do that. Let's grab the person berries. I think this is the fun of it too, like running back and forth between areas. I think there was a video I was watching that was like mentioning how like one thing to keep you more engaged in your Minecraft world is to not have everything in one spot. And I can see why. Having to run back and forth can be kind of fun and then like you do things along the way. Okay. Person berries. Alright. So what's my juice looking like? What? Did I do this wrong? At least it's increasing speed, but still, acceleration is gonna be really high. He's gonna accelerate really fast. I mean, it's still increased speed, so I guess that's fine. There you go. Are you full? Can you still eat more? Okay. I wonder how you get rid of the fullness though. Does it just like eventually just go away on its own? What's your speed looking like now? Should be 4 plus 4, right? Yep, 19. 26%, 60%. Uh-oh. Oh, it tells you the max. So the max speed you could go is 30. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's go plant our tumblestones and our food should be done by then. Did I put the roots back? I didn't put the roots back. Maybe that's what happened last time. I forgot to put the tumblestone back. Alright, come on. I couldn't find any nether warts in the nether, so that's why I don't have any nether growing, or warts growing. Roots. Let's use a big root since they're cheap. Put down 4. The thing is, I want to fly around in the nether and the end when I get there, but the problem is, like, I'm worried that I'm going to run out of stamina and just fall, but I got it very proficient. I think I can essentially fly for long periods of time without having to fall, so I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about that. I think I'll like increase the stamina of my Pokemon before I try that. That way I can like have easier navigation in the nether. There we go. What are we missing here? Apricorn, funny enough. Where are you, Magnezone? Jump scaring me again. There you go. Let's grab some more apricorns. Alright. You're gonna be so accelerating. Alright. There we go. That's gonna cook. Do I have any more? I do. I have a good amount. I need to like organize it myself one day. Alright, we have 5, so 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that should be good. Let me go put this here. We'll just have some food ready for our Magnezone. I kind of wish like, okay, with the new mod, I kind of wish, or the new update, I kind of wish you could still feed your regular Pokemon just for friendship increases, because you can't really feed your other Pokemon like for friendship increase. I do like that you can make Pongiri, which is kind of cute, which is like a, it's a jelly donut filled with egg, which is actually really good. Like if I didn't have what's it called? If I didn't have Farmer's Delight, that's actually a really powerful food because you can mix a bunch of different ingredients into it to essentially increase the amount of satiation it fills you up with. All right, so my acceleration is almost max. Speed, almost max. 22 out of 30. That's pretty good. How much faster are you going? Let me see. Do I notice the difference? Yeah, it's definitely noticeable. All right. Let me go grab the rest of the food. I wonder if fullness goes down by battling. Like if I was to use Magnezone in a battle, is that how you get down fullness? Like there's not much documentation yet outside the Wikipedia. Unless I could just check on the Wikipedia. Let me see. Apple juice. Is there anything about fullness? Let me type it in. Fullness. Because I know the person, the moderator that I had, the Discord moderator that came during the day of the Cobblemon release, told me how like you can increase all the stats as long as you just get all the things ready for it. So that means like the fullness will eventually go down, right? Each Pokemon has a fullness which begins to empty and is filled whenever they are given a food, like apple juice. When the meter is full, they are incapable of consuming any other food until it empties enough, which occurs over time. Okay, so it's just over time. Each food increases fullness. I wonder what... That's the thing. I guess that implies that later on they'll add more food types, which would be cute. Alright, finally, 30 minutes into this run, we are finally ready to actually build the silverfish farm. Witness me, chat. We have all the materials. We have everything ready, right? We have Magnezone to help us with the build. Alright? Watch this. All that setup. Oh, I don't even... Can I even open chest while I'm on you? Oh, crap. I put down my food accidentally. Oh well. The beef stew's there. Look, it's cute. It's just there. Alright. Now we could just do this. We don't have to worry about scaffoldings or anything. Wow, Alan. All that setup just for that. And I didn't even get the item that I needed, which is copper drains. Copper drains are a good way to have a cheap movement, a way to move things back and forth. Because it's like, it works like conveyor belts, but does not require energy. Or stress, as they call it. So I could use it so we can, the first part we need to have a, let me think. I'm thinking about this. Make the copper drain. I think we need to have something like this. Also, I learned that like you can, like the way I'm gonna do the furnace, right? I think I'm gonna have it come from below. And I kind of wish I could see the items going up and down because I think that would be really cute. But I think I'm gonna have it so copper drain like so, right? And then it goes into a depot. Inventory full. Again. I know I could use a toolbox. Should I use a toolbox? I don't know how to use a toolbox when it comes to Minecraft. when the create, I think I just need to learn it. Right here, right? And then if that's the case, if we have that, what we need to do is set up a furnace underneath, which we could do simply with like lava, fan, exhaust. Ah, that's the problem though. Okay. I'm thinking about like how this is all gonna situate. Magazine, you're in the way. Maybe if I want to have my thing where I could still see it, we could do this. We need to have an area for on and off switch, right? Give me a second. It's getting dark. I'm trying to think about like how I want this to look. I want to make it, like I said, very important to make this look aesthetically pleasing, right? So we're gonna need a furnace right here. I think it'll be nice to have a corner right here for switching to soulstone. So the soulstone, right? Over here will be the placement of stones to break and then go that way. Rather than having it winding, having it be like a little staircase might be cuter, right? Unless I could fit it all in one. Let me see. Do I have any more barrels? I put away all my stuff. Alright, let me just put away my tools that I'm not gonna need here. Okay. I'll keep the clock and stuff so I can keep track of time. Keep material list on me. Don't need scaffolding anymore. Put the shield away. I'm not going around collecting TMs right now. I'll keep the Pokedex on me. I'll put the bed on the ground. There you go. Don't need the map at this moment. I kind of want to keep that information on me though, just in case. Put that bowl away. Ink sack too. Don't need a brush. Okay, let's see. So we can make it go here, then here, right? That means there's just gonna be a corner area that's completely open, or well, just not filled in. I mean, we could make it go backwards, right? So it goes up, goes this way, then goes this way into here. That might work too. Where'd my wrench go? Okay. Let me go take out this stuff then. Because if we did that, then we could... We'll have this big open space. Maybe we could put something there, right? But if we did that, then that could work here. I'll have to take this out. Alright. You guys get to see how my brain ticks when it comes to making stupid builds like this. Alright. Copper drain for movement of item. Alright. Depot to hold item. And we'll put some placeholders. Lava. Fan. And the gear, right? So the gear is to let that roll. Okay. And that should connect to... We could have that connect to a storage already, right? Let me think. Yeah, and then we could use this back area for any gear stuff that we need to add, right? I don't want it too close to the wall because then I won't have room. So we'll put a barrel here. Why did I do that? Why did I get Magnezone if I'm still gonna build? I gotta get used to it. I'm not used to it, that's why. Magnezone, I'm sorry. I care for you, Magnezone. It's not you, it's me. I'm a little stupid. Alright, we'll use barrels. Alright. Personally, I want to use iron storage because just in case there's a overload it in items, then at least the iron storage would hold it. You know, if the machine's not going fast enough, basically. All right. So we'll put this. Put one block up. Okay. Something like this. Then we have this. Then we'll have another one of these, and then we'll have to have another depot, like so. And once again, we're gonna do this where we had to make room for a fan, like that, which goes straight into another storage, like so. Yep, there we go. See, I'm getting used to the magnet zone. This is nice. There we go. We need and another brass funnel, right? Brass funnel here, brass funnel here. We'll have to toss some filters there. Okay. So once that's here, so now we have this into here, it cooks. So this becomes stones, this becomes soulstone, right? Simple. And then once it's soulstone, I need to put a depot here. I don't have any more depots. Let's see. Weighted deployer. I don't have any andesite casing. Well, good thing I laid out these logs. I laid out these logs, that way I could easily make these when I need it. Like, it's my regular stash that's ready to use, basically. Okay. Now that we have that, we can make a depot. You know what's funny though? Like someone in my chat was saying how like, oh, create is so easy. You can create you can have infinite resources. That's true. You can have infinite resources, but it just takes a lot of brain powers to make things like this. Sort of like making an iron farm, you know? So that's why I do like create. And I know like people don't like create necessarily. We could also make that into an iron storage right here, and then just make that like a 3 thing. Because I did make some iron storage here, but we'll see. I did make 3 iron storages. We could put it there. But honestly, I think the thing with create is that it takes a lot of effort and brain power to make stuff like this, but in the end, that's what gets you your stuff, you know? Okay. So we need a mechanical arm. Ouch. Mechanical arm. Let me think. Deployer. We gotta get our drills ready. 3 drills. And our deployers. Alright. Do you need a funnel on the deployer? We'll see. Funnels aren't the hardest thing to make. Alright. And then we need a... I don't like it when the gears stick out of the wall. So we'll have to move this all up 1, right? Oh, where's my shovel? I should have grabbed my shovel. I'll build around it eventually, guys. I know it looks ugly, just cobblestone and stuff, but I'm gonna replace the blocks. The reason I usually use cobblestone is because it's very abundant. So it makes it very easy like block to use for adding stuff. Or like laying things out, you know? Alright. So what we could do, we needed deployers. I don't like it being this close to the wall. Actually, let me see. How far are we from the wall? So I need to have at least a back for the gear. That way you can still see the gear, or you won't have to see the gear in the outside, right? So we should have it so here, right here. Here are the gear comes from below. Because if we do the gears come from below, then yeah, that solves that problem too. We could do something like this, and I want it to be placed that way, right? So we could put the deployers through here. Also, I'm hungry. The thing is, like, I do like this hunger mod because I know, like, people will say, like, wow, hunger mod is really dumb because it's, like, cumbersome already as it is. But I like how it makes it so, like, all the food that I'm making actually has a use now. Because, like, I feel like you can get a whole bunch of food so easily, but you don't really go through it that quickly. But thanks to this hunger mod, the one where it makes it so you cost hunger to sleep and you get hungry just by walking around, right? Or just by just existing, just like in real life, IRL. I'm hungry, IRL. Something like this. Does it place it in front of them? Or does it place it like 1 block ahead? I think it places 1 block ahead, right? Because if that's the case, if it places it 1 block ahead, no, I guess that wouldn't make sense. Let me test it. I have a deployer over here. Oh, I almost fell into lava. I need to do something about that. Okay, so if we get rid of this, grab this. All right, use the wrench to change it to attack or use. So then, does it place it 1 block ahead? Or 2 blocks ahead? Okay, so 2 blocks ahead. So it can go through 1 block. Which is interesting. Which means that maybe I should push the deployers back by 1. Right? If I push the deployers back by 1, right? It shouldn't be going through the wall. The way the gears are situated... Wait, no. Yeah, it will go through the wall. Never mind. So that means they'll place the blocks right here, right? Which means if the blocks get placed there, we have a couple situations that we could do for the drill. We could do the drill from the top, or we could do the drill from the front. And the thing is, I'm looking at it. Are you hungry now, Magzone? Do you want some more food? Yeah, you're hungry. Here you go, guy. So looking at it from the front, I don't want it to stick out too much. So I think having the drills on the top might be the better choices. Better choice up here. All right. So we could do something like this. Okay. And where's my wrench? Something... Wrong way. There we go. Something like that. And then it'll connect from the top. And then you get to see the drills happen, which I think is always fun. It's always fun to watch the magic happen. And I think to make this more aesthetically pleasing too, rather than having the mechanical arm in the back, we should have the mechanical arm in the front. The thing is too, I gotta change all this cobblestone out once I start activating this. I don't want silverfish to be kind of like all over the place. Thing is though, I think maybe having it a little bit higher, I don't know, let me see. I don't know. Let's see. I'm looking at it that way because if we have it a little bit further back, yeah, I think that might be better. But the question is, will it reach? Let me go to sleep. I wonder if it's gonna reach from further back. Okay. Come here, Magnezone. I don't know where you were going. Get me up there. Alright. So let me see. Would this reach from here? I want this to go here, here, and here. And I want you to be stationed right... Oh. Ah. Oh, that's good enough. Right here. Right? So it looks like it's deployed it back there, right? And that way I could connect the cogs from here to the drill. And all the drills will be connected because they're all right next to each other. And I could use a simple gearbox to bring the rotational force forward. So then what that does, we'll have it so we'll put a conveyor belt here. Conveyor belt brings the monsters to this side. Then we'll have a conveyor belt, or we'll have it drop right here. So like a little drop. It's not the furthest drop. I'm thinking about it. Because I want the monster end up here. I don't know why. I think it'll be cute. Right? So then this will drop. Oh. It'll drop them down. And then I want to say like the conveyor belt will bring them over here to serve them up and be ready to use for the enchanting table. You know? Okay. I think this is design, right? This is it. So we get to watch it. It's going to be... Cobblestone goes up, gets cooked, goes over here, gets soul stoned, goes over here. Question is like, what can I do about the material? I'm worried about like how far does silverstone spread? Because I'm worried that like the silverstone's gonna spread all over the place. So I'm gonna probably get some sort of non-cobblestone or non-infested, non-infestatory stone. Like this deep slate. In fact, let me check. What stones cannot get infested? You can infest stone, cobblestone, bricks, and infested deep slate. Interesting. All right, so thing is, I also have to consider that lava's going to be here, so I had to pick a wood, or I had to pick a stone that's not flammable, because the moment that the moment that I put wood there or wool, it'll explode. I mean, there's an option of concrete, I suppose. I could use a lot of bricks. Bricks might be a fun one. Netherrack? I mean, we could use netherrack temporarily until we come up with something better. Smoothstone doesn't get infested, does it? Yeah, I don't think smoothstone gets infested. We could use smoothstone. Would that look good though? I mean, it might look good for a framework. Let's try some different things out. Maybe granite? Basalt? Basalt, more like this is salt. Where's my saw? I think it's on the other side. I think granite might be a good option too. What's your speed looking like, Magazone? 23? Okay. Can you drink some more juice? No, you're not hungry yet. But I am! Alright. We'll use, we could just use this temporarily too until we come out with like a layout, like a block template. Because right now I just want to get it functional. That way I have XP for my mending stuff. So, I mean, the thing is, smoothstone would be super abundant when you think about it. So, let's see. We don't need this here. I like to see the deployer do its thing. But we do need, I mean, technically we could use glass. Let me think about the framework here. How far does infested cobblestone go? I guess I could just like move all this out of the way and replace it. Okay. Something like this. You think the infested will get this far? Like, the thing is, like, over here too. Hey, a magnemite. I have 2 magnemites. Maybe I'll catch this one too for my living Pokedex. Okay. Something like this. Alright. In theory, chances are the granite's gonna be replaced with casing. I want to have like some sort of look that involves casing. Casing would not light on fire, which is good. But it's really expensive since you need a lot of logs for it. I didn't catch the magnemite, did I? Alright, let's go ahead and get this started then. Alright. Watch it like become a mess and then like destroy everything here. Because the silverfish just like spread. Because everything is made of stone. It just takes one silverfish. This is a risky project you're doing, Alin. One with everything being made of cobblestone. Okay, why is this chest here? Is there a reason you're here? I don't think I need you here. Breaks you with shovel. Because I don't know how silverfish work. I do want like glass though. Give me a second. Let me get some glass going because I wanna fill up a lot of area with glass. I want to make it so that the process is fun to look at, right? Very, very important. Aesthetic. And I also need to get like some steam engines going. I think 2 steam engines should be enough for all the mechanics in there. So sand. Do I not have sand? I thought I got a lot of sand from one of my journeys. Unless I already cooked it all. Let me see. No, where did all my sand go? Did I already cook it to glass and I made it into bottles? There's a possibility that might be the case. There might be a high possibility that I did use all my sands to make bottles, to make potions. Unless it's in the other box across the street. Across my dinky little bridge that I plan to upgrade one day. One day, chat. Thing is too, I probably should make like a little factory. I think that was one thing too I did in the other one that, like, while it was very impressive, right? Having a factory that produces all the materials I ever need, it was definitely like less fun. I think having a different building. Oh. Okay, I'll have to do that later. Having a different building about having a different... What's this? Oh, Vivillon. Having a different building for each kind of like thing might make it more fun, rather than just having it all in one big building, you know? There you go. I'm gonna need 4 trapdoors for now. Maybe 5, 6, 8, 10. Let's see. I need some glass trapdoors. How do you do glass trapdoors again? I think I need more wood. Wouldn't you want to know? Alright. I'm looking at the time, but we are almost done with this project, guys. Sorta, I think. We are making good time on project. I think. I would have finished this much earlier if it wasn't for the fact that... How do you make a glass trapdoor? Did I just get it reversed? Wait, what? Or was it frame glass? Okay, it has to be frame glass. Alright. So we toss that in there. There you go. Hopefully I don't regret that later down the line. Okay. Alright. We'll do this. Wait. That will be the fan. Give me a second. That's where the fan is going to be. We don't need a trapdoor for the fan. Alright, we're just trying to get the concept down. We're just getting the concept down. Where did the fans go? We have 2 fans. Alright. Before we start decorating, let's just get the concept down. Get it working. Get it running. Right? How do you spin something that's in the middle of blocks? Okay. We get rid of this. Guess that's where the gears are going to be. We could have like casing go across. We'll have to see. Maybe we could do like a casing trim. Alright. So then we could do something like this, where that, and of course, that's exactly what I wanted. Exactly. There we go. And something like this to contain the soulfire and the what's it called? The lava, so it doesn't like come out and burn. What the heck? Something pushed me? Am I alone in this world? How can we be alone if our eyes can't see? Go make some soulfire, some lava. That's fitting music. Alright. And then let's block off the back so the lava doesn't just like destroy everything else. That poor Igglybuff has... will get burnt. You don't need to do it for the soulfire, but I might as well make it consistent. Alright. Let's grab our catalyst. In this case, the lava and the soulfire. Alright. And then we'll start the... Maybe we'll do one more recording to make the Pokeball Factory. And then we'll start Half-Life 2. I don't know. I kind of just want to do Cobblemon. Like, honestly, would people be bothered if I just do all Cobblemon? Like, oops, all Cobblemon? Would you guys be bothered? I don't know. Maybe I'll ask it on stream today. Like, when I do my stream today. If I do a stream today. I'm still weighing over if I'm able to. Because I am still in the middle of moving, which is cumbersome. Cumbersome. So, I really like this grid crafting. Some people might find it annoying, but I like it. There you go. But yeah, I find it, I might not stream, it depends, because I'm thinking about, like, if I stream, then, like, I might not have enough time to do everything I need to do, and I still have to finish up some commissions. Like, I need to get another commission done today, and I might need to start moving some stuff. I'll have to see with my friends if what day they're going in. Second, let me do this. We'll toss this in there. Magnezone, I need you. I'm too short. Alright. Like so. And then we could do the same with lava. That's not what I meant to do. I didn't grab lava. Of course I didn't. Is there a bucket here? Should I just make a bucket? I might just make a bucket. I just might make a bucket. Bucket, we ball. Okay. There we go. not crafty table. There you go. And I'm just gonna temporarily just grab my bucket from my furnace. No, I might need that though. That's the thing. I might need that for smelting some things if I need it. So I'll just grab it from here, from my infinite lava pool, which looks kind of cute. Do you like the way it looks, chat? My invisible chat, my YouTube comments, all one of you. Every single one of you, which is one. Maybe even less than one. Maybe 0. Okay. Let's see. Can we reach it from here? I think we can. I say as I miss. Slam dunk. Alright, close it up. Alright, now comes the fun part. Kind of wiring everything together. I think we should also like put a seal on this. Okay. Like I should definitely seal that. Should I seal it with glass though? That way you can see the arms going. Something like this, because it goes through glass, or it goes one block through, right? And we could do something like this, and mechanical arms also go through. And then we could do something like this with the trapdoors. That way we could see it still, because I like being able to see aesthetically. If I could do that, maybe we do something like this first. Remember, part of it, aesthetic, very important. Very, very important. What's the point in building if you're not going to make it look nice? And it's always to my definition of looking nice too. Because I know like technically people will say, look at this say like, "Ugh, Alin, what is this ugly contraption you have created?" But I like it. Okay, they'll drop it here. And then we could use some smooth stone to seal this area off too. Hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. I'm still kind of scared if it's gonna cause any problems. All right, bring this here, like so. Maybe we should do it one more. That way it falls down into like a little specific area. Can they like go through corners? Okay, I'm gonna like completely seal that. Like mostly seal it. That way nothing can get through. Like it won't like wiggle through the corner at all. Okay, so we do this. Magnesium you're in the way. And then it goes like vroom and then drop. Then I won't be able to slash it with my sword. So it should go vroom and then drop. Something like this. And I would say this is a good drop slot. Drop shipping your silverfish to me at this moment, right? Thing is though, I guess in a way you're gonna see, but it'll be like a pillar, you know? We'll make it aesthetically pleasing later. Right now we're just trying to get it functioning. All right, get out the corner blocks just in case of emergency. Seal this one away. I think that's what happened to my first time I was making a silverfish farm. That that I end up it breached containment and made a big mess. So yeah, I had to be more careful. Okay, something like this. We'll put a slab in the front, right? They can't like contaminate slabs, can they? All right. Seal it away. I might need some more smooth stone. Yeah, good thing I did keep the furnace up. There you go. Thing is, this connected to the outside world, right? So whatever blocks I use there, I might need to like decide either that or expand this. That way it's not like so lined up with so flushed with the outside world, you know? We'll see. I think I might extend it so it's not so flushed with the outside world. That way we have a little bit more wiggle room, right? But we'll see. Okay, so that's that. Maybe we could use these glass blocks here for now. Let me just get this working. Probably not there. Do I have to just break it? Ooh. Okay, of course that would happen. Of course, silly me thinking that was gonna be this easy. Okay. Might have to break that corner block though. That way we have somewhere the gear can go in. Here the arrow goes through the back. If we do it through the back, that would be handy if we expand. I think I'm gonna consider expanding the place. Small Pidgey. You see that? You see that Pidgey? Alright. So then it goes here. We'll put a smooth stone right here. Okay. Get this out just in case. Alright. Then we'll use a slab to kind of make sure they don't escape. There you go. Inventory full. I don't think I need copper drains anymore. Something like this. And then you can slash. That reaches, right? Does that reach? How does it hit with my attack? Well, this corner reaches for sure. I don't like how much it's protruding like that, but you know what? It's gonna work. Okay. And then we'll seal the rest. Don't know if I want to use glass. I might just cook some stone really quick. But we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. How long has it been? 1 hour and 6 minutes. We're almost there. Okay, let that cook. Let me think. Now we have to consider like the whole wiring situation. First off, we need to make an area out on the front for our steam engines, right? Is this cooked? Yep. Cooked. Put this in here. Let me get some more cobblestone to set up a steam engine area. I think I should have enough gold for a steam engine. It's only just 2. So I need a copper block, I think, a gold plate. I want to put the steam engines in the front. That's the entryway, right? Do this. 1, 2. Make sure that we get infinite water. Right? Do I have my bucket? I still have my bucket. Oh, do you think the smooth stone is done? See, this is the fun thing too. Ah, I'm on fire! Ah! Good thing there's a puddle of water here. This is the fun thing about like planning builds and stuff. It's like kind of like jumping between things and being like in a zen mode. That's why I like create. And I don't like people don't like create, and I know people say like create's just cheating and it's overpowered, but I don't know. There's something charming about doing this. Alright, so if we do this, power will go through the bottom, right? We'll have it like go here, go down the corner, out. It'll go wire back here. Where should we put the... I guess we could put the... Maybe we should have it go this way, actually. So we could make it so it goes over here, goes down, goes that way. We could put a rotation adjuster right here, next to the clutch, right? Okay. Thing is, I was hoping everything would be external. Let me see. How can we do this? Because I think the clutch should come first before the rotational adjuster. Yeah, we'll have the clutch come first. Okay. I thought about it. So let's get some steam engines going. We're gonna need some fluid tanks, which require some copper. Here, Magnezone. Eat up, Magnezone, because I'm also hungry. I think that's actually max speed for Magnezone now, right? You are at 25. Wait, did that make it go down? Or did I just not pay attention? Yeah. In fact, what's your other stats? Since it's supposed to be increasing everything else. Wow. You're actually becoming really strong. Skill-wise, stamina-wise, even though your stamina is like literally nothing. Okay, we have enough fluid tanks, which is good. Should we have it sticking out or sticking in? I think all of them are sticking out, right? Yep, they're sticking out. So we'll need to get some magna blocks. Okay. Like this. Let's get 2 gold plates going for a steam engine. Don't need these anymore. Don't need these anymore. Don't need these anymore. Alright. This is supposed to be like my workshop, but I haven't gotten around to actually fixing it either. I just got it working. And when I say working, it's literally rudimentary. Like when I first made it, the stuff is where it is right now. Okay. Do we have any copper blocks, like full-on copper blocks? I guess not. We'll need these though. I wonder if I'm running out of copper. Which is a funny thing to say when you think about it. But copper is actually surprisingly useful, and it's nice that they made it so like they're so abundant. Because not only in crate, but also like as a block, like as a regular block that looks nice. So we need andesite alloy. Do we have any? We do. Okay, how come we didn't make it? Here we go. All right, should we have it sticking up? Yep, we have it sticking up there. All right, Magnezone, I need your help again. All right, something like this. And then we should have it stick to the side. All right, rotate. Like that. All right, and we could make it go across the top and go downwards, right? Oh, running out of stamina. Too high for Magnezone, and then go downwards, right? And then right on the right side, we could have this, which is our... Well, technically, we don't need this at all. Like, we could probably take this out now. It's basically to help jumpstart the engine. There you go. Let's see. Why is there... Oh, I see why. That way you could just attach it. Okay. So then we could do something like this. We'll need a gearbox going down. Alright. We'll need a lot of gearboxes. So let me get some of these casings going. Look how efficient I'm going. I was hoping to finish this. It was supposed to be a 1-hour project, but the problem is like I got distracted at the beginning. All right. Let's see. Oh, I'm out of wood. Maybe we should save it for next time. Because I'm looking at the time and like people are messaging me for stuff now. So I might actually do need to get going. But I want to try to finish it. Let's see. Let's get some gearboxes going. Here's some gearboxes. I don't know if I have any leftover gearboxes. Did I pick the case up? No, I did. Where did my casing go? Oh. Okay. We're gonna probably need a couple of these. Okay. Da-da. All right. We'll put the... Thinking. We'll put the startup right here, and then we'll make it so that we could disconnect from right here. That way, in case of engine failure, we can start it up from this side as well. So it's gonna be the same side for startup and takedown. Okay. Alright, so that's gonna go down. Then we'll use this for the startup engine, so I'll build something like that. Maybe we should start it up too right now. Actually, let's have it a little bit higher. Oops. Oh gosh. Did I use all my wood? I swear, I used all my wood. I used all my wood. Maybe I should save this for another day. I'd still have wood. Would you believe it? Alright. Then we can make a big cog. Like so. Alright. I wonder if like this would make a good video. I know I've seen like I've seen people like do like their build and show like how they make their builds and stuff. But I wonder if I could make like an entertaining thing like that. I'm trying to like look for a video editor to work with for stuff like this. Alright, let's make some mechanical pumps. We'll get one started and then we'll start the other one. Because like I think like for videos like this, people find it like helpful to kind of like get an idea of how to build stuff. And like create isn't the easiest thing to build with, that's for sure. The problem is it's not perpendicular, is it? Okay, we could do something like that. There you go, that should connect. Alright, then we could put one right here to connect everything. And that should, in theory, of course, start it up. Oh, I forgot. No, it won't start up because there's no heat going in. Do I have my magnet blocks here? I do. Ah! I can't believe I messed that up twice. Don't worry, there's a hole there, but nobody needs to know. Video games. Okay, now we have heat. Now we have water going. Now we have pumps. Now that one's going, the other one can connect. I should make a speedometer for it. Do I have redstone on me? There's probably some redstone here. Alright, just enough for a compass. Nice. My inventory wasn't full. Or sending me messages. Okay. I might not be able to complete this, but at the very least, let's get as far as we can. Oh gosh. Okay. This needs a case file. Oh, I used all my casing. Okay, okay. I had to be a responsible adult soon. Okay, we're speed running now. You watching me speed run trying to build this. Okay. I want to make a speedometer so it's easier to keep track. Where did I put the speedometer here? I put it here, right? Okay. I think the power is gonna go through up, down, all around, maybe down. I think it'll be handy to just have like the area to see the speedometer. All right. That way we can keep track of stress. Problem is like, yeah, it just needs to be somewhere in the system, right? So, all right. Your magnet zone, heat up. All right, system's going. Let's create a line straight there. We'll go underneath the build. That way it's not too intrusive. All right. Something like this. Dig, 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 dig. I think it's around here. Watch me like pop up under the lava. I actually do not know where I am. Peekaboo. Oh, I'm pretty close. We'll clean it up. Don't worry. We'll clean this up eventually. All right. Let's get this going. Here. Put a gearbox here. And then put some shafts down here. I wonder if there's a better way to do something like this. Like, this is the only way I know of to transfer power across long distances. But I think this is probably the only way, really. Wow, I just had enough gearboxes. Okay. And then we can connect the shaft upwards. And now we have power. We have power going through. Now we have to adjust said power. No rotation. What? Why is this thing being a pain in the butt? There you go. Why is there no rotation though? Rotation's still going. Did I not fix the gearbox correctly? Okay. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Something must be going wrong down underneath. Oh, of course. Alright. So, how much stress do we have to work with? We have officially 3,800 stress, right? And the nice thing about having modular steam engines like this is that if I do need more power, I can just add another steam engine, right? I don't want this to be like the fastest machine. I'm not looking for it to be the most efficient machine. I'm just looking for it to work. So, because like, you know, I just wanted to be cute. I just want to be cute, teehee. Okay. Make a lever to turn it on and off. All right. On, off, on, off. All right. Now we got to get the speed rotation machine in here. Question question is, how can we position it? I think it only goes upwards, right? Like, there's no way to actually rotate it. Yeah. I'll say, like, cardinals. Okay, which means we could do something like this in terms of that. Let me think. I want it to look nice still. We could do something like this. And then we could have like a little shaft going down, so we could put in another gearbox. I need some more gearboxes. Don't light on our fire, please. And I need some wood for gears. Magirna. Hopefully I don't regret that. Alright. And then we need a gearbox. Let's make 3 just in case. And then we could do something as simple as this, right? Do I not have any more shafts? I think I used all my shafts. Alright, so up, around. That's not my gearbox. I hope you guys like my inventory. This is why my inventory is always, always like messy. It's because I'm an artist. I can't just help but think. I'm a thinker. They call me the thinking man. Thinking man Laphel, you know? Something like this into here, like that. And then we could adjust the speed force from here into a gearbox right here that goes straight down, right? And then we'll like pretend that we'll fill in right there. This will go into the ground. Hey, I have a thumb. Like so. And then that's what we can use to connect all this stuff, right? So fan going up. Is that upside down? I think that's upside down. Okay, we should use some chain drives. Chain drives are a little bit cheaper in a way. Let me see. Okay, so now that we got this going, let's use some gearboxes and chain drives to connect everything. So let's see. Here are our gears. We could also just use cogs, which is probably the cheapest of methods. So we need to make it so that cobblestone goes up first. So right now, let's do something like this. Like so. And then the fan is now going up. Is it blowing up though? It looks like it's blowing up. Put a cobblestone up and see. I think it's going down actually. Fan pushes from below, items move upward. Okay, so they are moving up. Which means that the cobblestone made it up there. Oh, there it is! It's going! It's on! Oh, okay, that's aesthetically pleasing. We have reached aesthetically pleasing. Now the question is, did the cobblestone make it? Okay. Yep, it has made it to gate 1. Right? And we need some filters. I forgot about filters. That way we can filter in what comes in. What comes in must come out. Okay. My feet don't touch the ground. I forgot the Sonic song though. Sonic Heroes. Saving the world from disaster. Something, something. Okay. So we need this. Plop this in there. So first filter, we need stone. Like so. Okay. Only allow stone. Can I? Okay. Alright, Magnezone, I need your help. There should be like a Pokemon like a Alolan Executor that you don't necessarily use for flying, but you just use to be taller. Alright. Then we need soul stone or infested stone. Next. We'll just put infested. There you go. Infested stone will be the next one, right? So that means the gates only allow stone to go through, right? So reverse that right here. All right. Now that's done. So let's connect this machine. And since it's already blowing upwards, I think having chain drives might be the best option here. That way they all connect correctly. Okay. So if we do this, we could do chain drive. I mean, another option that's also cheap is using the belts. But I don't like using belts that much. Maybe we'll use belts for now. We're testing out the system, then we'll upgrade later, okay? We're just doing a stress test. So something like this. Because right now I don't think I have the materials to make a what's it called? A thingy-majig. A thingy-majig. And then if we want to do the same thing here, we could do something like this to... We could put a chain drive here though. That way it'll be easier. The thing is, I heard like belts are like the worst items to have. I'm out of iron. I'm out of iron. The worst item because it causes a lot of lag. I'm not too sure if that's the case or not. It sounds like it might be the case. I trust the professionals because I'm not a professional create person. I just do it casually and for fun. Like, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm not the most professional of creators. I'm not even a Minecrafter or a Minecraft VTuber. Also, my character is hungry. And then we could do something like this to flip it into something like this, into something like this. And that should connect most our system, or our fans already. Right? Just put a belt here. There you go. A lot of that's going to be underground, so you won't be able to see it functioning. I could see the stone array made it over there. Let's see. I think it got cooked already. So therefore, it's over here. Yep. And let me just check. Ah, I missed the platform. Oh gosh, what time is it? Oh, I'm so behind on things. Oh gosh. Oh gee. Oh gosh. Let's see. Are you infested? You are indeed infested. Okay. So this is already working. It's just we need to get it turned on, right? Which means that... Also probably don't. Here, right? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to need a cog. It could be on the inside or the outside. I think the outside would look better. So if we're going to do that, we should have this right here be replaced with a cog. Like so. But if we want to make it look nice, I think it should be in line with the ground more. Like so. And then we put the shaft up here. That way we could hide the gears, you know? And then we could push this all up here. Problem is, you could only come from one side. Looking at it, yeah, it's only a one-sided thing. Which isn't bad necessarily, but I'll have to think about the wiring on that. So that means we can only go probably say from the front. Good thing I have all these gears on me, the ones that I made and did not regret whatsoever. Hee. And we don't have to worry about gear shifting thanks to the fact that we already got our speed force going. Alright. Got it. Okay. Nailed it. Thing is too, we gotta get enough speed on this. I don't think it has enough speed to... Oh, no, it's moving. I see it moving. It's moving. Nice. And that put on the deployer, right? Yep, I see it on the deployer. Perfect. Alright. From here, we need to just get the deployers going and the belts going, and then we're good. We are almost done with the hypothetical conception of my XP farm, right? And then once we have everything hooked up, we'll test some speeds to see what the best speed for is, and then we'll basically call it. What's our stress looking like? Okay, we're still very low stress, which is good. Drills don't matter rotation. Same with what's it called? Deployers. We only need like 1, 2 here. So we could do something here. Let's think. How could we wire this while still looking nice? We can make it go upwards. Right? And then, in theory, we can make this go upwards right here. I missed. Alright, and then that could go across here. Right? Like, it would be nice if I had one belt to rule them all. Temporarily. Temporarily, guys. Temporarily. Right? We could just, like, do one belt to rule them all. Something like this. I don't like to use belts. I'm gonna replace that with chain drives in the future. I'll just take a belt from something else temporarily. Temporarily! Okay. How to get the power here. The thing is, we can go from the back here. Let me see. Because technically, we can go to the back and then just chain drive. Or what's it called? Just gear shift. Or gearbox it. Just gearbox it, forehead. Alright. Something like this. Gearbox right there. Okay, we need a gearbox. And we need a belt. I can just temporarily, trust me guys. Only very temporarily. We don't need that yet. Like we haven't been using our mechanical crafter. And I'm planning to move that anyways. Also, I'm hungry. Always hungry, just like IRL. Alright. And then we could make a gearbox. What am I doing? I'm making a gear cauldron? I don't know what I'm doing. Where's the recipe? I'm not thinking right now because my stomach is thinking now. Alright. Something like this. You know what would be funny if I wasn't recording this whole time? And saying that out loud makes it seem kind of weird because that means I'm just talking to myself. Okay, block place. Nice. Alright. Before we get this going, let's figure out this situation with the we could do this, and then we could use that to go here, right? Like we could use this over here. And if we go back one, that should work. That way we can see the glass inside. I don't know. No, not that one. This one. Alright. And then now that we have some gearboxes, let's think. So I'll move this conveyor belt from over here. Just need to get some gearboxes in there because gearboxes is literally the only thing I know how to use. Maybe we could use a chain drive, I guess, to change the rotation because like that could work in a way. I think. Yeah. I think. Okay, just temporary. Like, I'm gonna have to, like, rewire this baby to make it look nicer with all the materials that I have. But for now, we're just trying to make sure the system works, right? Alright. And let's see, like, can we just use a bunch of gears? Just temporarily. Temporarily, guys! We have reached the... We gotta make sure this works first. Okay. Phase. Alright. And then we can connect this here. Temporarily, chat. My invisible chat members who cannot see what I am saying. Alright. Let's rotate this down. We could do something like this. Where it goes this way. And then like... Oh gosh, it looks so ugly. I hate all these gears. I hate all the gears. Oh, it's going the wrong way too. Okay. Which means that if we want to do that, we need to add another gearbox. Alright. We have enough for one more gearbox. We'll make this look pretty. Maybe we'll like do it on the stream or maybe we'll do it in a recording. I don't know. But after this, I'm going to work on the Pokeball factory and then like get that like sort of temporarily started. That way we can have infinite Pokeballs forever. Alright, perfect. Sorta perfect. I wouldn't say it's perfect actually, looking at how ugly it is. But we take this. And then to make sure these scatter or these little bugs don't go everywhere, we'll just like seal up the area. So they'll go in there, they'll go in here. Just temporarily, chat. Temporarily. But in theory, this is it. The machine should... Oh, the drills. I forgot to put the belts because I said I was going to do that last. That's right, Magnazone. I feel the same way. Alright. And then boop. And then drills break. Silverfish comes out. It tries to kill me. It is fighting against its force. It's fighting against nature. Come on, get down there. I'm gonna increase the speed. Okay, what are we looking at rotation? Okay, let's increase it by 248. Let's see if that jams everything. Okay, we still have enough. Silverfish! See? It works! So in order for this to work, ignore this gap right here. In fact, we just had to toss in cobblestone and we can watch the whole process. Cobblestone goes up, we get to watch the cobblestone go there, gets cooked, right? Right? Cobblestone gets cooked. Maybe I should have made it lower. Looking at it, you can barely see the operation. I should have made it a little lower. Maybe in theory, when it comes down to it, right? We'll fix that up, right? Cobblestone gets cooked. Cobblestone gets cooked. Sweet time. And then like once the cobblestone is cooked, it gets infected, right? Like so. Is there a Pokemon in there? Oh no, that's not a Pokemon, that's just fingers. Fingies. Like the video creator Fingy. Let's go fix our pickaxe then. And then once that's all done, right? It gets placed. Right? Watch that. Placed. Why is it not? Oh, did it put it all in one? Ugh, that's a problem. Maybe we should have like a hopper that puts them all? Because that means if it just puts it in one. I guess it's fine. That means that the 3 drills are not necessary. Oh, they're getting out! They're infected! Oh no! Not again! Oh, please don't tell me they started infesting the wood or the blocks. I can't tell if they started infesting the blocks. But it works! There we go. We got infinite XP. We can repair any gear we need with our mending tool. I'll have to figure out that situation there to make sure all the drills are operational. Maybe we'll get 3 mechanical hands up there just for funniness. Just because we can, but I guess that increases the amount of am I dual wielding my pickaxe and my sword? Let me shut the system off. Turn it off! Okay. System is turned off. We did it though! It has been created. We need to have like a way to flush the system at the very least. Okay. So I think I have some ideas. Really quick, let me see how much stress that arm is taking. 96. Okay. Hey Bidoof, you came here to congratulate me? Why do you have something over your head? What is that? Bidoof. Bidoof. Alright then. Good recording. Good job. Machine created. It's messy. I might lower some things. You know, I might move things around. We'll see. For now, it works. And it mends, right? I think next up, I should get a Pokeball factory kind of going. That way I have infinite Pokeballs, you know? And yeah. I don't know if I'll do this for the next recording. I don't know. I just really want to play Cobblemon and Pokemon. So I'm just in a very Pokemon mood. Maybe... I know I should probably do like Half-Life 2 or something. We'll see. We'll see. I kind of enjoy just like crafting and building and Minecrafting and doing something. But this is incredibly ugly right now. It's in my head, aesthetically, it looked better. In my head, I had a better idea of what it was gonna look like, right? But maybe we can change some of this, right? Like, I'll think about it. But all the pieces are there. All the pieces are there and they're ready to move in, right? Like, maybe we could, like, do less of this. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about what I just did, feel free to ask. I don't mind sharing my knowledge here. My ugly knowledge. It works, you know? It works. Just like this machine right here, it works. You know? Turn that machine on. Yeah, it works. There you go. But I like the idea of like walking down and you just see the steam engines like pumping and then like you could see like what this factory is dedicated to. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Part 2. Maybe we'll have a part 3 where we build a Pokeball factory. Bye guys! Thank you for coming and recording. Follow, like, subscribe. I gotta pee.